Hello, this is going to be a simple video, talking more about myself. My name is Kaylin, I'm 17, and I live in Idaho. I want to talk today about something that I suffer from, and just many other things that are part of my life. For my whole life, I've been what people consider shy. It was really hard for me to talk to people or make eye contact with people. Even at a younger age, I had trouble when I was in kindergarten talking to people, talking to the teacher. When I got into high school, to make a long story short, my friend that I relied on moved away in a completely different state. So it was hard for me. It was really hard for me. High school scared me because I have something called social anxiety. And what social anxiety is, it's basically a fear of being judged by strangers that you don't even know. It's a really hard thing to deal with. Every day before I would go to school, I would feel my stomach begin to turn, and my throat would tighten up, and I guess these were panic attacks. It was awful. I mean, you cannot imagine my sense of relief when I was going home for the weekends. I felt as though I had won the world. Every Sunday night, I would get myself so worked up, I'd be stressed. I could feel my heart pounding in my throat. It was hard for me to breathe. My throat would tighten. I couldn't sleep that whole goddamn night. So it got bad enough to where I had to tell my mom, and my mom had kind of known. I mean, it was, for God's sakes, it was hard for me to order food at restaurants because I felt like they would judge me for the way that I ordered my food. I have this on top of other sorts of things. I guess we're getting personal here. My father is an alcoholic. My sister has done drugs in the past, and right now she is having a hard time. My mom tries her best. We definitely are not very well off in money. My mom's a single parent, so she doesn't work at that great of a job, so it's hard for her to take care of me. And so, I'm now homeschooled. I'm alone for probably a lot of the days. I mean, it's not like my comments that I leave on Natalie's. I mean, it's not that bad. On Natalie's video, it's not that bad, guys. But, sometimes I get lonely. A couple years ago, or was it last year? I think it was... It stopped last year, but a couple years ago, I became severely depressed. I contemplated killing myself. I'm not proud of that. I mean, I realize how stupid that is now. I am important to a lot of people, even though it may not seem like it sometimes. Looks can be deceiving. People really do care about me, and I can't ever forget that. But yeah, because of the social anxiety, I had to be homeschooled. That was good and bad for me. I can handle social situations. I've gotten a lot better. I can order my own food at restaurants. I can talk to people. People talk to me. It just kind of takes for them to make the first move. I'm never the one who's like, oh, hey, what's going on? So, yeah, YouTube isn't really that hard for me because it's not like I'm talking to a real person right now. I'm talking to a camera, and I know that I'm talking to a camera, but I do know that people are going to see it. But for some reason, it's easier for me. I can't explain. Besides suffering from some depression and anxiety issues, I have been, I guess, overweight for a lot of my life. Honestly, I don't know what happened. I've been this way for a long time. Obviously, sometimes it fluctuates. When I got depressed, I put on a lot of weight that I'm trying to take care of now. Lately, in the last 3 months, I've been trying to eat better and not give my excuses for not exercising. I actually like to play basketball, and I am pretty good at it. So I've got that to do, and I've got my friend Kayla and her brothers and sisters and my nieces that keep me going, and I like to do that. So that's good. I can't give myself any excuses. I'm trying to lose this weight that's on me right now. I have lots of self-esteem issues. I'm not confident at all. That's me. I'm not making any of this up. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm just doing it because sometimes it feels better for me to say it. And maybe there's other people that are going through what I'm going through. I'm definitely not like a huge mega star on YouTube, but there's some people that watch me, I guess, now. So maybe if I help people and comfort them, maybe I can make myself feel better. Like, hey, maybe I'm doing something. Honestly, and also something that's been bothering me, switching topics here, like any teenager, I'm not sure where I'm going, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, you know, everything's so confusing, trying to find myself, you know, the stereotypical Degrassi shit, right, but what I want to say is that if you are depressed, and if you suffer from social anxiety and other issues that make you depressed, and you feel suicidal, I think the most important thing you can do is keep yourself alive. I'm not going to say make yourself happy or be happy, because that's like extreme pressure, and that's so hard to be happy. Because what is happiness? How do we find happiness? How do you define happiness? There's so many factors to it. People who are rich and have piles of money, they're not really happy sometimes. They have to try to seek happiness in crazy ways: drugs, parties, alcohol. So I'm not saying be happy, but just keep yourself alive. Even if it seems hopeless, and even if it seems that no one cares. Sometimes people don't tell you that they care, but inside they really do care about you. And if you just keep yourself alive, maybe you'll get better in a couple years. I know that if I had killed myself a couple years ago, I would have disappointed so many people. Not just disappoint, but upset and devastated so many people, and it would have been so selfish of me. So I've been sticking around, and it's been getting better, and I know that if you can keep yourself alive and try to see what will happen, I think it can get better for you. So that's all I want to say is keep yourself alive, my friends. This world's crazy, but you will find your place.